Hello, class. My name is Mickey. I'm from the Flint, Michigan area. And when I think about life-changing events in my life, as an older guy, there's been a lot of life-changing events in my life. But I think if one of them really sticks out to me, it would be when I went on my first mission trip to Honduras in 2014. I went to Honduras to work on a training center for pastors there. And it was the first time I've ever been on a mission trip out of the country. The first time I ever saw poverty like that. It's the first time I've ever really experienced a different culture like that. And it was eye-opening to me. I'd go to this work site every day, and these kids would come from the village, and they would play soccer in the soccer field next to us. And they'd play soccer every day with this flat ball. But they would have fun, and they would laugh. And I'd go out there and I'd play soccer with them, and we'd just have a great time. And I would share my lunch with them, and they would eat whatever I gave them. They weren't picky at all. They just were happy to have something to eat. And when I would get in the van at the end of the day and I would drive back to where we were sleeping, the camp where we were sleeping, we would drive through the village and I would see these kids in their homes. And, I never seen anything like that. And here was this kid there earlier, he was having so much fun. We were just playing together, and here he was. Sometimes it wouldn't even have a roof. Sometimes it was tarps. I'd never seen that before. So it really broke my heart for these people. But I thought about in their life, they were still happy that these kids could still have fun, that they weren't dwelling on the fact that they didn't have much. They were enjoying life. And at this camp, there was no TV, there was no radio, there was no internet access. It wasn't until then that I realized I wasn't even going to be able to use my phone. So the only real communication I had with my wife that week was these letters that she wrote me. And I was able to call her a couple times, but I couldn't talk to her for very long. Basically what that did was it removed all the distractions from my life that I had every day. The TV and the internet were huge distractions that kept me from paying attention to God. I felt like I was a pretty good Christian, but the reality is that my Bible study time really wasn't focused on God. It was focused on the fact that I'm a Christian and I'm supposed to do Bible study time. Even when I would pray sometimes, I'm not even exactly sure I was focused on God when I would pray. Sometimes it just felt like it was something I was supposed to do. And in Honduras, I was able to listen to God because those distractions were removed. And when I came back, I said to my family that we had to remove those distractions. And I thought that was going to be a battle, but it wasn't. And from those moments on, I think about how life has changed my life. Since then, I've enrolled in college, and I'm seeking a degree in Christian counseling, and I've started to work as a chaplain at the local jail, and I see myself being a missionary to that jail, probably within the next year and a half or so. And so I'm excited about what God has done, and it's all because of obedience. It just took some faith in me to see that God had a big plan for me, and I think the lesson that I learned here was that if I remove all those worldly distractions from my life, then God actually has a chance to talk to me. And if I listen and I'm obedient to that, and I'm faithful to Him, then He'll be faithful to me. So I look forward to interacting with you guys over the semester, and may God bless you.